We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Eddie, James, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Cesar Quezada, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Eddie James. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Now the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarm. Alarming rate, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Cody Bellinger.
Lifted in the air out to left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So striding in, Brennan Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Davis.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his third home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James. His performance in this one really speaks to how dominant he's been all year. He made short work of some solid pitching today.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but when you sit in the top 3 in the home run lead in Major League Baseball, you're probably calling the shots yourself right now. This guy is on fire. He's already got a multi-homer game and looking for more.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive.
At the plate, Eddie James, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Runner breaks for third. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Now batting, Jimmy Govern. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jimmy Govern.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Tommy Wilson wins for the league best 15th time. Cesar Quezada struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Adbert Alzolay is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box now, Gabriel Arias. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hey, we got nobody.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now in the box, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
James has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Gabriel Arias earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit in the air to left field. James will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit to right. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Naylor.
And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Digging in, Eddie James. His performance in this one really speaks to how dominant he's been all year. He made short work of some solid pitching today.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around, but when you sit in the top 3 in the home run lead in Major League Baseball.
1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Squared up that ball.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. And that'll bring up Keston Hura, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
On the bag.
Throw is dropped at first. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they... Striding in once again, Eddie James, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Pick it up.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Naylor.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
The third baseman.
Digging in once again, Joe Rizzo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adbert Alzolay with his 4th win this season. Jimmy Wood worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Adrian Morejon wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
11 runners.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Justin Steele starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So striding forward now, Eddie James. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Naylor.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded
back,
cleanly. Throw to
deep.
first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with two gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe...
The next Cub up, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Christopher Morel.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cubs nothing. Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Josh Naylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him swinging, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hiura.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in, Eddie James. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Cody Bellinger.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Lifted the other way out to left center. James will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
We got one here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Eddie James, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Basabe is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Madero earned his 9th win of the year. Justin Steele was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.